My Friendly Neighborhood is a mascot survival horror where a canceled puppet TV show starts broadcasting over the news after the studio's antenna mysteriously turns back on in the middle of the night. We play as Gordon, an old repairman who is sent to the studio to shut down the antenna. However, he gets stopped by puppets who have gone crazy after a lack of human interaction and having their show canceled for so long. The game has 40 achievements, which are comprised of endings, weapons, completing the game in multiple difficulties, getting an S rank for said difficulties, helping out a few puppets we meet, finding tapes, completing challenges, and a few more that don't necessarily have a category. First, I'll talk a bit about my first playthrough and the achievements we got from there. After, I'll talk more about difficulty runs and challenge runs as what to do to get them. The game starts off with a cutscene of a TV scene with a talk show and news report, and the neighborhood's antenna activating. Then the TV bugs out and we get the title displayed, My Friendly Neighborhood. First, we start by heading towards the main building where the elevator is glued shut. Heading to the front desk, we meet our first puppet, Ricky, who pukes up the keycard to Studio 4. We head to Studio 4 and enter the dressing room. Our first achievement is obtained by finding the stenographer awarding us Learn Your ABCs. The next achievement was right around the corner as we find our next weapon and the achievement, the trusty wrench. Shooting the target opened up the cage, allowing us to receive the blue key. It will help us advance in the game, but also allows us to open an optional door. This extra door leads to one of the many tapes that are found around the facility, awarding us the Scratched achievement. Opening up the blue door that is located adjacent to the dressing room introduces us to the neighborhood set. Solving the puzzle gives us a crank to open up the next area. Cranking the handle opens up a sewer cover where we fell into Ray's basement. By entering one of the rooms down the hallway, we can find the next weapon called the Novelist, and also rewards us the achievement Loquacious. Solving the puzzle within the basement allows us to escape the office. Inside the theater room, we find our last weapon of this playthrough, the punctuation, and the achievement, a powerful point. Grabbing the entrance key allows us to escape, however, there's a small problem. A giant current with many eyes blocks the doorway, but gets taken care of with little difficulty. Unlocking the doors and walking outside awards us with the A Breath of Fresh Air achievement. Before we continued the story, I went back up to the main building to get the snackaroos left by Ricky awarding the Hospitality achievement, which then we ate 5 chocolate bars and knocked off the Sugar Rush achievement. My chat then made me finish the game early by leaving the studios and getting the Unfinished Work achievement, aka Worst Ending, as Gordon loses his job and basically misses the neighborhood. Because of that, we also got the Passing Grade achievement for completing the game with a B rank. I go back to my precious save and using the diamond key, we opened up the public park, aka the garden, where Ricky mocks Gordon and hints at his past with the war. In order to continue, we need to make a solution using 3 ingredients scattered around the map. Before we continued, I want to help all the puppets. On my way of doing that, I stumble on the 5th tape giving me the Worn Out achievement. The first puppet that needed assistance was Pearl. She can be helped by getting the glasses and putting it on her face, awarding us the Looking in the Mirror achievement. Finding a specific reel and bringing it back to the office plays a cutscene of Goblet starting to tear up. Going back to the theater room, Gordon talks to her and we get the A Star of Light achievement. Next up was Ray, who in order to help him, we need to find the pump piece and fix the sewage system, granting the A Purging Tide achievement. Second to last are the dogs. In order to help them, I need to find 2 half medallions. The first is inside the main building, and the second is inside Ray's basement in a small vault. The medallion allows us to open the aviary, and inside there's another door to be opened. Proceeding, we grab the dog food and pour it in the bowls, and ring the bell to feed the poor dogs, giving the achievement, A Dog's Best Friend. The final puppet is Arnold. After making the solution and getting the elevator door to be unjammed, we arrive at the cardboard penthouse. We need to find 4 puzzle pieces scattered around the building and turn on the lights, proceeding to play a duet with Arnold and get the Music for 4 Hands achievement. Gordon goes up a ladder and gets one final confrontation from Ricky, but in the end disables the antenna and gets struck by lightning, sending him down into the depths of the lot, surviving by falling on garbage bags that break his fall. We find ourselves in Studio 6, which was abandoned for a really long time. We check the elevator, but it's on lockdown, and we need to head inside the unfriendly neighborhood to disable the lock. Gordon gets chased by evil puppets until he jumps over and meets with the amalgamation, so we shoot it down and take it out, and ride the elevator back to the surface, awarding us with the Resurrection achievement. Ricky asks us a favor to help out the neighborhood to get back on television, and we accept. Because we help the puppets, we get the best ending and the achievement Morning, including the basic training achievement for completing the game on normal difficulty. That was the end of my first playthrough, and if you want to see streams of me playing games, check out twitch.tv/WilliamFeelsBlue. The link will be in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future updates. Enjoy the rest of the video. Heading back into the neighborhood, I shot Pearl 20 times, getting the achievement. It doesn't work. Sorry about that. Instead of continuing the game, I decided to leave work early once more, getting me the achievement somewhat impressive for beating the game at an S rank on normal difficulty, A student and honor roll for beating the game on an S rank and A rank. This time I started a new game on veteran difficulty and ending the game early once more, getting slightly staggering and soundly shocking for beating the game on survival and veteran difficulty with an S rank. One last time I had to end the game early, but this time was on unfriendly difficulty, giving me the simply stupendous achievement for beating it with an S rank. That doesn't mean I get off easy. I need to beat the game with the actual endings, but that's later. I want to complete a few challenges, but to make it a little harder, I did tapeless, streamlined, and reckless all at the same time, which wasn't that problematic. Tapeless made streamlined easier as it was useless to pick up tape. I didn't want to risk dying, so when it came to fight the amalgamation once more, I just ran in circles multiple times and left the studio without killing it, granting me the Mercy achievement. Next up was playing the game with only the stenographer. The only actual difficult part was conserving ammo when the current boss fight came up, which only made me reset twice as you can't leave the building during the fight. Hello, post-production William here. Just forgot to mention that one of the achievements that I got for the ending of the game was called One More Season. Next up was the difficulty I dreaded the most, Unfriendly mode. This game mode was rough. For starters, my health was decreased significantly. If I got hit twice, I die, which happens a lot. 98% of the game was wrench only, meaning I had to get close up with the puppets, or had to find different means of dodging and running past them. The 2% was using the stenographer to get the first key. I used some of the ammo to take care of Leonard, and finally to take out a George I didn't want to deal with. There was also an increased amount of puppets, such as the Norman statue coming to life, Golden Goblin in the office, Liliana outside the cardboard penthouse, and all special puppets are already engaged with no introduction. The majority of deaths came from the carpet boss fight, which was extremely difficult with the close combat and the constant Normans being shot out. My best strategy was aiming for the top middle eyes first, and then the corners. 5 bottom eyes and the top corner eyes spawned in a little trio, which meant I had to run back and hide behind a post to hit them with perfect timing. Finishing the game to come back to Ricky's offer one last time. This time I rejected it and got the cancel yet again achievement. Alongside that was also the first mission, War Hero, and Commando achievement for beating Survival, Veteran, and Unfriendly difficulties. Next up I get a different reel that reveals the code to unlock the safe under Studio 4. Inside the safe was a fuse for the previously mentioned puzzle in Ray's basement. Putting in the new order opens up a new door that leads to an elevator. I go up the elevator and find myself in Studio 5 getting the achievement Treasure Hunt. Around that particular studio are 3 different colored gems. Once I got all 3 gems, I opened up the treasure chest to get the hidden weapon, the Conclusion. It's a sort of minigun weapon, and with that came the Pure Rhetorical Power achievement. Since I completed every difficulty and found the few remaining tapes, I unlocked every cheat. Activating them all and getting a new game awarded me the Cheater's Reward achievement. One final achievement to go, and this one was actually easy. All I had to do was complete the game without healing, and since I played so much, I know every spawn, every magazine, basically everything. So for the final time, I finished the game and got the Survivor achievement. That's quite a name for the final achievement, and with that, my friendly neighborhood was complete. It was the first game I got all achievements in, and I really enjoyed it. Hope to do it again someday for another video game. And with that, I am off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.